Is your demo just a sub? Like zero?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hold on.
We
So
have been trying to
who's
find
your
like a
demo
demo
here?
for a while.
Oh,
Guy called Zero.
who's the one who played this mix? The demo. Shooter
It
bad
was it was
It,
guys.
zero. It
it
was
was Zero,
zero.
right? Yeah.
Zero is shooter bad guys,
Yeah.
and then Pyro is who's this Pyro?
I'm he's a King Snowbee. He used to be in our team before.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So like context for this mix. Who's murking in your team?
Snowbee is King.
Alright.
I don't know. I think JKY is King as well. JKW,
Yeah,
Snowbee
yeah,
are
yeah. He was. Yeah,
King,
yeah, yeah. He was a.
and the rest are our players.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. So from what I watched, I only watched a little, like first, second point. I think your first point is really good already on upward. Like I think generally you guys know what to do, but after that, like later on in the game, you guys got lost. And a lot of it I can see was because of
Yeah,
basic problems. Like I think most of it was a comms issue. I don't know your comms specifically, but I can tell that there was a lack of it, probably, or a lack of like cohesion.
it was more so like a lack of coordination. I'd say.
Hmm. Yeah, because I remember seeing your demo pushing alone all the time gets caught off while
Yeah,
your team is all the way here, right? Yeah, it's a lot of like that.
yeah.
So at this point, do you guys usually go for sack on payload?
We don't. We sack like if we get rolled, like we get rolled on like first round, then we
Yeah,
sack first round. We normally don't do first round sack.
I think okay. About that, I think usually it's the opposite. If you get rolled, let's say on defense, right?
Yeah,
You have less time to sack, which means that you shouldn't sack, right?
yeah,
But let's say you have a lot of time. Let's say you're on blue first, you can sack whenever, like literally. But I think you guys are really good without sacking anyway on first point.
yeah.
Yeah. See, look at this. All right. You see, your demo's walking up, right? While your heavies is still like revving up here. I think you guys need to call. Not you guys, but your demo needs to call whenever he's pushing. Is he calling
Uh,
that? Is your demo
he's
calling
not.
that?
He doesn't call. He didn't
Oh,
call
he
like
doesn't
during
call. Oh, okay. I
yeah.
should ask. Who is main calling on your team?
During this mix specifically, it was me and who's you?
And Hamlet, right?
Hamlet. It should
And
be
Yeah, and
Hamlet?
Hamlet and
Sweets and
Hamlet. Me and
Hamlet.
Ham.
Oh, that is really hard. Okay,
Yeah,
because usually if you're main calling, it should be the one person who's always in the front. Well, not always, but like
yeah,
most of the time in the front or has the most vision. Yeah. But based on how your combo is playing, your demo is the one always in the front without
yeah,
your main caller, and your main caller is all the way back here, right?
yeah.
So I think even with like a main caller disadvantage, you still need to adjust your playstyle. You can't play like a normal heavy if your main calling is heavy. You know what I mean?
I see. I see.
Yeah. Let's say for example, okay, because I had experienced where soldier and spy were main calling. It was very unusual, but what happened was our spy, because he's main calling as well, he had to live more, right? You can't
Yeah,
always be going for stab because you have the most vision as spy. So yeah, it goes back to my point. You have to adjust your playstyle based on what you're doing.
okay.
So yeah, I think what you should be doing at this point, um, wait, yeah, I should be regrouping. Never mind. Okay, I remember seeing a problem here as well. I remember you guys wiped them on first, right? But you did not see who's alive on the enemy team before you pushed up. So what happened was your med walked up here, even though they were like red was three up. No one noticed the sniper here.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
this one. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, no. Because I saw the sniper, but
Oh.
I didn't make the call fast enough, so he
Oh.
walked in as I made the call, and then he pushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Especially as medic, right?
yeah, yeah,
You need to delay a lot. It's okay to bait as medic. That's really fine. But it's not okay to bait when your team calls it's safe already. But if you do not hear a call that it's safe to peek, I think most of the time, especially in steel, you need to respect it. So I think right now, um, it's a lot of individual plays on second point. I think what's happening is because the main caller is all the way back here and has no vision of anything, people are trying to make plays so that the main caller can like walk up. But that shouldn't be the case. So I think another thing for a main caller is you need to think of alternative ways to push this like different areas. So for example here, if you think this sniper is very aggressive, what you can do is you can avoid him entirely. So what you can do is you can play tunnel.
Yeah, we
That's
can
one.
play tunnels.
Other than that, you can all rotate left side and go
Yeah,
push out really fast here without them seeing you.
Oh
So the
yeah.
sniper has like a really like tight tight angle to peek. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah.
So a lot of the time in steel, especially, you will be playing around the enemy sniper if the sniper's good. Like for example, in this case, yeah, the sniper's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uzi.
I think generally in Highlander as well, it's a lot of that. You play around the enemy sniper if your sniper cannot do what they're tasked to do. So what's happening right now? I'm also noticing that your flank tends to go back to combo too
Yeah,
much. Yeah,
he
yeah. Is that your main soldier?
mm, that's let me check on.
That's a
That's
sub
not a main soldier,
soldier.
he's a sub.
Oh, that's
He's
so.
new. I think that was like his first like match with us.
Oh, it's the first match. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that explains a lot. Does your spy calm as well?
Uh this
Yes.
But this match he
kind
didn't.
of
He no even I think
kind
someone
of
complained over
he
that.
I mean he
Actually,
only calls when we ask like he doesn't even do like the thing where like
Oh, when asked.
spies using this knife or whatever or like or mitts
Hmm.
on like medigun or like or Chris or whatever. He
Oh,
doesn't
that
do that.
is.
He's also
Yeah.
very new, so we actually
Hmm.
had like a really good spy on our team, but he left like two mixes ago.
Was it chair?
It was
Asekama.
Asekama,
Oh,
yeah.
Asakama was beast.
Oh, it was Asekama.
Asekama, that night, that literally we were literally at the end of our mix, right? At the end of that mix, and then he just says I can't take this anymore, and then he just leaves the team. He just says it right then and there. He's like, I'm leaving
Yeah.
the
It's
team.
very sad.
Yeah,
he
it sucked, you
feels like a
know.
shitty
He's like
IT
really
job.
good. He's really fucking good, you know.
Hmm.
Damn good. And like he's an OG as well. Like he was here since day one. So it
Yeah.
kind of sucked, you know, kind of sucked. But like maybe we can manage, I guess. Like cause our spy, I think this this spy that we have right now, he's actually pretty good. But like he doesn't calm like at
Hmm.
all. Cause he got like met a few times, and like, he's decently reliable at getting picks. So
Yeah.
I think he just needs to work on his comp.
I think. Hmm. I think as of now, it's more of a team problem, not an individual play problem. Because I think you guys can do good plays by yourself, but I think in order to get those plays, you need to have a good main
I mean,
caller.
yeah, that's just what
Yeah.
happens when we rotate in new players for our
Yeah.
roster. We just lose all our coordination.
Hmm. So what's your guys' plan about getting a main caller? Are we sticking with the heavy main call?
I'd say
No,
yeah.
I am not very
Defaults, god
confident
damn
in
it.
main
I
calling.
kind of liked it.
Eh,
Alright,
Well,
alright, whatever.
I was like going to main call, but I suddenly realized that main calling as Pyro is hard. So
Hmm.
I think
Like
I'm
we
not
right now
touching main caller.
we're just trying to look for like a competent demo. It's very hard. Very, very,
Oh
very
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
It's extremely hard.
I mean, if you're up to it, you could probably switch to demo if
I
you're
mean,
main caller.
I'm not good at projectiles. That's like the whole reason why I was
Oh,
like okay with playing heavy. Because originally when I joined this team, I wanted to play engineer.
really?
Yeah, and then like on our like first mix, I had to play sniper. That was not fun. And then
Uh,
when the
yeah.
heavy slot opened up, I was like might as well just play. I might as well try heavy, and I actually really like heavy. So I'm just
You're not
sticking with
bad, I
heavy.
think. Like I watched the like all the demos, and I feel like you know where to stand, you kind of know what to do, but the coordination is sort of holding you back.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
the same
mean,
thing for your spy. Like mechanically, like he's getting all the picks right, and also like
yeah,
you
yeah,
you play like shit, but but it's
yeah,
just like extra stuff, right? And you're like so close.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, like, if I wasn't competent at this point, like I've been playing for months now. If I wasn't competent at this point, that'd be really embarrassing. But like it's so hard having to play when like every like month or so we get like a new player and then we have to like relearn that, like they have to relearn some things, and then like our overall effectiveness is just like lowered for like a very long period.
Hmm. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think you guys should play without a main caller. I don't
I
know.
mean,
That's
I
I
mean,
feel like I think at that point when you're not confident in main calling, I think you should ask the team what do you guys want to do. Like, you know,
I
what do you think is the
mean,
best plan of action? I don't think you should be main calling.
yeah, I don't like, because actually, like a lot of us, like even the merc, one of our mercs, it was our
Hmm.
which one? Which one of these? It's not. It wasn't Snowbee. It was the other merc who was playing with us. The
The
engineer, I
robotic
think.
one.
I think it's the engineer. It's the engineer. Whoever. No, wait, not
No,
engineer.
no, I'm into.
Yeah, yeah. It was you. You were also like helping with calls and stuff. Like it was basically like three of us main calling. Basically, like we were splitting the calls and stuff.
So
Yeah,
how did that work?
I
I
mean,
think it was
like
fine,
we just
personally.
it's just like uh like say like it like we like subconsciously like rotate like the call priority. So like if someone is like super assertive, we just do what they say.
yeah. I'll only chime in
Mm,
if was it there's like a lack of calls or comms or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
like, did you guys win that match with the three main callers?
I mean, I wouldn't. It wasn't really that organized, but we did win.
Mm,
They 4-0'd us.
really?
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah,
rolled. We kind of
4-0.
rolled. It was so
Like
Wait,
to be fair,
surprising.
I balanced the mix not for Rain Foxer to play scout. So like I balanced it according to your roster, like to the T, right? Every player I compared.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
see.
when it
No
was off
wonder.
balance a little bit, like it threw the game off for quite a lot. I mean, I'm playing demo. I've never played demo before, and I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
very
You never
obvious
played
and I
demo.
attempted
Yeah, you
exactly
never
the
played
same thing.
demo. That's why. Like I was like, God damn. I was like, the whole the first half of like upload. I was like, God damn, the demo is not doing. That demo is not doing a lot right now.
I'm
Like I
trying to
could.
keep our medic alive, who is also very new. Like that was their second game in
Oh,
demo, so it
oh,
was
yeah.
oh,
very new.
that makes so much more sense now. Our team, we were just fighting like a completely fresh team, like skill
So
wise. That's so. Uh,
Yeah, this is like
I mean, that was
negative stuff.
like at the very least, this was like a nice morale boost for like some of our new like teammates. So
mm,
Yeah, but by no means were we throwing. Like I mean, our
I
match
mean,
was
yeah,
pretty
I
good,
could I
but
could
we were
tell you
trying.
guys
We were
weren't like
definitely trying.
that.
Yeah.
You weren't throwing. You weren't like Waffle House or whatever. You fucking sniper switches to like the classic or whatever. It's not like that. I could like you guys were definitely 100% trying.
Yeah, we were, and yeah, I remember we just wanted to give you a chance to see like when the team is not that like so much better, how that would play out, and then we can finally see how your strats look like, and how you guys
Uh,
like your formations and everything.
I see.
I mean, the next one will obviously be harder. Like we have to add the difficulty, right, as each mix goes, like you
Yeah,
guys improve.
obviously. Yeah.
yeah. So
Like
wait,
our main it's just like roster, like having keeping the same roster for like a decent amount of. Because like when we started, when this team like started playing, like when our roster didn't change much, it was like basically the same like group of people, right? No like rotations or whatever.
mm,
Like we were actually like proving like decently well. After like 2 months or so, we started like winning a few rounds and whatever, and like our comps were like pretty good. But then like after a while, some people needed to like leave the team. or like he just didn't want to play anymore. Like our first medic, he was like decent. He was pretty good, but then he had to move to Germany to study abroad, so he didn't play with us
Oh my
anymore.
god, that's rough,
So
dude.
so I'm hearing a lot of like it's more of not like I don't know. It's not more about the players. It's more about the availability. I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it 100% feels like that. Because like whenever
Mm,
we have like a solid roster, like we build up, like a good amount of team chemistry between like our entire roster, and we play consistently, we like do really fucking well. We do like really, really well. But then like as soon as like one or two people switch out, it falls apart.
mm, I can't really say anything about how you guys should fix your team, like especially availability. But
Yeah,
I think right now, um, it's not really that you guys need a demo review of the game. It's more of a review of like your team itself. I
yeah,
feel like, yeah,
yeah.
because right now this just feels like a consultation session of like what you guys need to do in order to. Because I think you guys are like making steady progress already as a team, but you lose that progress, you always go back to square one every time you lose a player or two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because right now I'm seeing, okay, did blue team win this?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
No wait, no, no.
Yeah. Like you guys were like doing
But
well in
the
this
both the
mix.
payloads were very close. Like another 30 seconds, it would have been the other way around.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, there's another payload, but
2 rounds or a bit 2 halves.
oh, I don't have the other one. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. And I'm looking at Warmtick, the logs. I think you guys 0-4.
Yeah. This is
You
3-0
guys you
for
guys won 4.
like the reason we even like played one take that night was because I really wanted to play one take. I just told people, hey, let's play one take.
Mm,
Because like our when like our team was still like mostly like the original few people, like we
yeah,
really fucking like one take. One take was like our, and I
that's your
haven't
map.
played like I haven't played like in like a damn long time, so I was like, let's play one take.
Uh, hmm. I don't know. I'm like I'm like at a loss of words. I feel like I can't really say anything because you guys aren't making as much mistakes from what I see from this mix. Because I think, okay, obviously, like you guys have a lot of mistakes if you're playing like against a better team, but
Yeah.
I think
But
as of
like
right now, this is fine at your level.
yeah.
I think what you need to work on is just comms, and I can't really say anything about comms if I don't have like a recording of it. Did any of
Does
you guys
anyone actually?
record
I
it?
think there was one person recording the entire time.
Oh, Zero
Zero,
recorded?
zero. I think Zero recorded and posted some clips of all things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zero recorded some. He recorded some. I don't think he recorded like the whole thing though. He just
Really?
used shadow play to like get
If
clips and
if
stuff.
I could hear the comms like of like the pushes, right? I
Where
could
is
actually
Zero?
give like feedback on that.
Maybe someone was streaming or some shit. I don't know. Let me
No,
see.
I mean I can't do it because my laptop is kind of shit. I can't even like
Yeah, mine either. Apparently,
it,
Chicago can for some reason, but I thought his was kind of shit. But
Hikaru's
whatever.
like PC is kind of old. But
Yeah,
like, he has a
fine.
job, so he could get a better one like soon.
Oh wait, yeah, he wasn't even here. Whoops. Okay. Let me see. Let me DM Zero. See if he can give us the stream or
I'm
whatever he
pretty
had.
sure he only has shadow play
Get
clips because
him into the
he doesn't record like
PC.
the whole mix. He just records whenever he's like he gets a clip.
Oh, shoot.
Do you
What?
want me to
How
just
does
start
that?
recording scrims from now on? Because I have the
If
stuff for it.
you, I mean, if you can,
You do?
sure.
Oh yeah, sure. If you're
That'd be very
willing to,
helpful.
that's good.
Yeah, just
But
make
like,
sure to remind me beforehand because I never
yeah, no
remember
worries.
to.
I won't forget.
Alright.
I won't forget. Maybe. Who knows?
Ooh,
Probably not.
what's happening here?
Hmm? Oh,
Hmm.
sorry.
Never mind. I'm not gonna comment. I think you guys know what's wrong here. Yeah.
You, I,
Yep.
we were like,
Uh,
we were like, we were like trying to take tiles. No,
Yeah.
no one was like. No one was in towers. They took towers. They should have won this point. They should have won this.
Yeah, our medic, like, I don't know what they did, but
Did your man
won.
like drop or something?
I think so. Or just used on full health, which happened a bunch.
Oh yeah, you used too early. That's probably why.
I think they
Ouch.
were very
Did I?
anxious. They were very anxious, so they kept
Oh,
using when they got, because
oh,
they
I
don't want to
see.
drop. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean, it's like first time, so I knew something like that was
yeah,
gonna happen.
yeah. I mean that's
Hmm. I think generally you guys know what your mistakes are. Like like based on like what you guys are saying. Cause like um I don't have to say anything and you guys already look like know what's wrong like at certain parts. I feel
yeah.
like.
Wait, why don't you
Hmm.
tell us what's wrong? Like, as in you guys, what do you think is wrong?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you guys think? Like initial thoughts of like what do you guys think is wrong with how you guys are playing?
I think I don't like right now it's just like a lack of coordination.
Hmm.
And also the fact the only reason we won this was because like a lot of their players were so they couldn't punish us for our mistakes. Because I feel like we made a fuck ton of mistakes during this
Yeah.
mix. And like I don't think we should have like rolled as much as we did.
If you
And
want to
like
get into specifics, I can probably talk about it if you guys want.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
maybe
Start
sure.
now,
Sure.
please.
Yeah. So a lot of the problems in holding. Okay, so we're holding. Okay, a lot of the problems, especially on third point, were like this. Okay, wait, let me go third point. So on third point, you have zero vision of if their combo's walking up. I remember like, I think you guys were like even numbers. There was no one in the front or like even an elbow looking at
Oh
where their
yeah.
combo is. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't even have to be spy calling them out. It just has to be someone like peeking from time to time to where they are,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because especially on this point, it's really easy to see how open it is, how open like where the combo is because of how open it is. And the problem was here, I think you guys, because of that zero vision, you just clumped up here into this corner, like you just
Yeah.
clumped up and like didn't know what to do. I think right now you need to have someone be that vision for you. So for example, in this point, you can establish, let's say like your heavy to be the vision of where the combo is. Because what you can do is like yeah, you peek like that, you see where the combo is already. Or
Yeah,
if not, it can be your flank here. Your flank has so much space to see where the combo is. I think that's the number one. You need to know where the combo is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Damn it. What happened?
Oh,
How is red?
our medic didn't have Uber
Wait, really?
because they
Oh
kill
shit.
binded and didn't
Oh,
spawn in time.
Oh my
oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I
How?
mean
what?
by like it was very
What?
scuffed, like
No
because they kill
way.
binded.
Is it like on accident or what?
Accident.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they forgot that they
Oh my
need to get
god.
Uber in like 20 seconds.
Oh
Damn,
my
good
god,
punish.
that's so sad. That's so
So
sad.
it
No
was
wonder
quite rough.
no
But
wonder
I
we
mean,
put
I
we
feel like what is very good about this specific push is that you guys came in very quickly. Like after you got first, like you
Yeah.
immediately like went up.
yeah.
They ran very quickly compared to the first time you pushed. It was way like faster.
Mm, yeah. What's happening here? Okay. Wait. Where's the card? Oh, it's on first point still. Okay.
Yeah, our
Yeah, your
scout was
scout is
like
still
a
pushing.
he was a bit he's kinda inattentive to the card.
I
Like
think at
at
that
the
point, if your cart's really far back, you need to wait for it. Because on payload, it's a lot of waiting, right?
yeah, yeah.
And even if you have all the advantage in the world, if the card is not pushed up, your objective is like zero. Like you
Yeah.
need to have that objective like with you,
Yeah, that's
or else
true.
your team won't be able to progress. Because if they keep spawning here while your card's all the way back, there's no point. There's no point of holding that. Yeah. So I don't think a trade there was necessary. Because what you're gonna do? You're gonna trade here. Let's say you win the trade. What's after that? Yeah, they're still gonna spawn here. What are you guys gonna do? If they spawn here and they come back, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I think especially as a main color or as a medic main color, you need to know what to do with the Uber after like I think post Uber is the most important out of the phases. So you have pre Uber, like mid Uber, and post Uber. Post Uber like is a very what do you call this? Like underestimated? Is it underestimated?
I think you mean
Because of
like
Yeah.
like
Go
think you
because
ahead.
of
mean like significant? Because like yeah,
I feel like I feel like a lot of people don't um take note of it as much as compared to other like phases of Uber. So let's say for example pre-Uber, you're thinking of like okay, before we do that, we're gonna walk up here, we're gonna get our sniper on catwalk, we're gonna get our heavy walked up here, like over here, right? We're gonna use in and then what's after that, you know? There's
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
after that. Yeah. So I think as a medic, you need to call for your team where you want to end that Uber, how you want to end it. So for example, you guys, let's say you use early. Where do you guys think you'll end the Uber if you use very early? Obviously, you'll end it very early as well.
yeah,
So at that point, your medic needs to call, oh, we're gonna have a shit Uber. Your medic needs to call that like a
yeah,
lot of the time. If your med calls that, most of the time what will happen is you will back up first before the enemy team backs up. If you have good Uber, it's the opposite. It's just
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. It's an inverse. It's always an inverse. Let's say you use like very close to them, you will have a really good Uber if they use like before you, right? It's like you're walking
Yeah.
up here, you use already, and you back up. While by the time they go here to fight you, they already ended their Uber, and now you have all the space in the world to work with.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think okay, that's definitely something we like need to work on because like I don't even like consider that like all that much because my like I play like whenever we Uber in, all I'm like focused on is just like what I'm going to do after. I don't like
mm,
think about pre or like during the Uber because I don't
yeah,
because like my mech goes in with like the demo or the pyro
yeah.
and like I'm behind them. I have to just walk behind them.
I
So like I
think
don't
as a main
think
caller, you have to make sure that like to use an Uber, you need to do a routine checklist. So like
yeah
for example, your team's walking up. Okay, I'm gonna clear these angles first before I push in. Because what happens is usually if like a soldier's here, he'll punish you hard. If a heavy's here,
yeah
he'll
yeah.
punish you hard. Right?
I mean, normally I
Yeah.
normally like I'm the one that's doing that. Like
Yeah.
whenever we push up to like a point, I have to check because my scout and my soldier like they don't really call much, so I have to like confirm myself.
Oh, that's a yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think that should be happening.
yeah, yeah.
I think sometimes you can also just ask them. Like you don't have to
Yeah.
wait for you don't have to wait
I
for
mean
yourself.
that is
You
true,
just
that is true. But like
yeah.
sometimes I just don't know whether or not my flanks have been there, so I just check myself.
Oh, you gotta trust your team with that. You
Yeah,
gotta trust your flank especially,
yeah, I
because
get
your
yeah,
flank is most of the time gonna be clearing the angles that you're not looking at.
yeah, definitely,
It's
definitely.
like
I should
yeah,
work on that.
yeah. Does your flank have like comms? Do they have like
They have
you
mics, they
know
have mics.
they have mics? All right, that's good. I think most likely your scout will be calling that because he has the best movement. So like for example, your scout will be bouncing from each place to look for things, right? If he spots a heavy here, he'll back out. If he spots a soldier here, he'll back out. You know, things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But if not, your scout's probably pushing cart. Your soldier should be the one checking, or your spy. Spy is really good as well. Okay, wait, where are you guys? Under push. Okay. Oh,
Oh
that.
my god, I remember that moment. Just turn. He killed. I think he killed like a pyro or something. He killed someone there. Then he turns around and reloads, and the fucking demo's behind him.
Okay. Hmm. You guys win this? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, we
Okay.
win this somehow. I don't know how
Usually,
we won this, but yeah,
usually, right? If you're gonna do an under push in any map, like let's say like warm thick, upward, like side tunnel, and this area. Let's say that. The philosophy is most of the time you need to do this push really fast, especially if their demo's alive. If their demo's alive and Pyro's alive, he will just lock you down, like
I mean yeah,
in
but
this
like we
program.
like
Because
killed the demo like
yeah,
like right before we did it. So
yeah. So that was good. But let's say you didn't. If you didn't know, like if their demo's alive,
yeah,
you gotta check that. Um, Yeah. I mean like the basic, like, what do you call that? Basic idea is you're always going from low to high ground. If you're going low to high ground, you need to do it quick.
Yeah,
If
because
not,
if they
what you can
like
do
if they
is,
especially if they are tiles,
yeah,
you just can't go there. That's just
you
not an
can.
option.
But you can also use this to your advantage. Let's say their combo, everyone's looking here. You can send someone either here or
Yeah.
even from this jump. Soldier can jump here. Always look for openings in their, in their hold, right?
Mm, yes.
Especially for
Okay.
soldiers. Soldier on this, like on this point, very very like good. Let's say like their gun is down. This is free. This is free reign. You can easily jump here, get a pick a two. It's really good. Or if not, you can jump from here. Really easy. Call this Harry Potter or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah. So I think um since your flank has mics, it could even be the inverse. Your flank could ask your combo, "Hey, do you guys have space here?" Or maybe, for example, you can ask, "Hey, we're ready. What do you want us to do?" Things like that.
Mm, I see.
Yeah. A lot of the time in comms, you will be asking a lot of things. If you're especially if you're unsure. If you're unsure, don't do it yourself. Doing it yourself is very dangerous,
Oh, I
especially when you
remember.
don't have any info on anything. Okay, who's alive? Okay. Your flank's dead. Okay, so your
Yeah,
heavy's
Prince
watching it.
died.
All right. Okay. I don't think anything's happening. Yeah. Okay, let's see the trade. Do you guys know um rule of thumb of when to leave for payload?
Um, Not really. I just go off like my own intuition.
Mm,
It's like if that push is like really fucking big and like most of our
yeah.
teams is not here, I just like fuck it, let's just go.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
actually like
that's one of it. But
yeah.
let's say
But like
like,
I
yeah. What's up? What's up?
but like if if it's like more of like a how to say it, if it's more if it's more even, like if they push in, we give like a decent amount of resistance, but we still lose like a bunch of people. Like I like in that scenario, I still like try to hold the point, you know.
Yeah. I think the biggest factor in your hold, even if you're down players, is your gun. Because if your gun is level 3 and it's still up, you will most likely be able to hold.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Even if like you're even Uber, but you're down players, your gun will always, like, if it's still up the whole time, I don't think you guys should leave. But that depends on who's alive on your team as well. Let's say
I
for
see.
example, all combos alive, but like you're still, it's still a player disad, you can still hold it, I think.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
usually we look out like for 2 out of 3 conditions. So like one is you have a level 3 sentry and your NG is
Yeah.
alive. One is you have player ad and one is you have Uber ad. So any of the two
Yeah.
should be enough to stay.
I see. Okay.
Let's say for example, you're only up Uber ad, everything else is down. Even if you have like the best Uber in the world, you will not be able to kill all of them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You just have too many people dead and no guns. So
Yeah. What's happening at this point? So you guys are, wait, yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing to add. Um Another thing could be is that you guys are out of position. Because right now, this
Yeah,
position, if you understand, is a very passive position,
yeah, yeah.
right? Yeah. So if you're planning to play here, you're probably planning to leave.
hmm.
But based on how you guys are playing, I don't think that's how it is. Because you guys have Uber ad, you guys have level 3, you guys are up players actually.
Hmm.
Well, you're down a demo, but yeah.
Yeah, but just now when they moved the hill, it felt good. Like they were getting back into the like the better
Yeah,
hole. Like this passive hole is like Bacon's right, it's really just playing to leave. At that point, you need to tell your NG that it's safe, and then your NG will bring gun out, and then you're back to like the proper kill hole, which is just the
yeah.
preferred hole to be honest.
Oh, nice
Because now
forward
we've
so far.
gotten all this space again, and like yeah,
Yeah. So that's another thing. You need to understand why you're doing that hold in the first place, especially if like um you have Uber ad. Well, not Uber ad, like any kind of ad this ad. So what's happening right now? You're down a lot of players. Now you're doing the default hold. The default like it's a bit aggro hold, right? Your med's here, but your team's all dead. It's like a miracle like they haven't pushed yet.
Yeah.
But usually what would happen is they would just roll your team if you were in this position. You're still down 4 players. You guys are still holding. Oh, you're losing more players. I think you know at that point you don't need the main caller to tell you to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that goes like without saying. Like you need your players to know um when to leave even without a main caller. I like it doesn't have to be the only. It doesn't have to only be the main caller to know when to leave because you can just look at the top of the scoreboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can also ask your medic, "Oh, where's your medic? Where's the team? How much Uber does he have? You know, things like that." Man, what's happening? Very slow, very slow push.
yeah. Our medic was scared to walk out of the house.
Yeah,
That was quite cute. They were like, "I'm scared. I don't want to go." I was like,
yeah. I saw.
"We
Oh,
have to.
okay.
We have to
Well,
go."
that's a it's better to have a safe medic than a medic that runs into a
No,
sniper
but
site.
you guys were so far behind, and we knew that.
Yeah,
I mean,
But they
I
didn't
mean,
trust
he
me.
he he has he has he has the intuition at least.
yeah,
Nah.
maybe.
I mean, being
But they're really
overly
new, so it's
yeah. I mean, that's normal for like a new player.
Not gonna lie, this is a good ass hold. Maybe not your sniper, but yeah, this is a really good hold.
actually your sniper does that a lot. Plays very far away from
Yeah,
like people that
Yeah,
can help him, and ends up getting stabbed.
yeah. But he and like your sniper they were like trading shots like consistently. Like your
yeah,
sniper will pop off for a bit, and then our sniper will pop off for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So your sniper can hit the shots, but
Yeah, he
if
can hit the
imagine if he
shots.
had
He
better
just
positioning, boom, we'll be demolished.
if he actually had like support, he would be able to like shut down like an
No,
entire
he
site.
literally like says he doesn't like to play by me, and that like angers me because like
why?
if he, I don't know, man.
Really?
He
Why?
literally told
Wait,
me that.
wait. I didn't hear this. Why? Really?
No, don't worry. It's like past literally told me like play heals more. Like I can't, man. Like he just like I don't know why he
I
said
need
that.
to frag. He's like, I need to frag.
Hmm.
I need to
No,
frag.
well he frags
He
more if he
Yeah,
can't
gets
he
he
can
buffed.
can't
frag.
frag. He
To
can't
be
frag
honest,
if the combo is taking his kills, obviously. He needs the frags, you
no,
know.
It's not just about that, it's also about walking up
no,
together. So when
Yeah,
you have like four people walk up, like especially like heavies walking up early, right? They can tank so much more. Then when your sniper peeks right after that, like their sniper usually isn't looking at
Yeah,
yeah,
anyone. So like
yeah.
it helps you get that shot so much like quicker, and it's like more secure, right?
yeah, exactly.
But when you play
Like I
alone, you
like
pick
I
alone, like it's really just like skill versus skill, and it's so hard to
yeah,
hold.
exactly. And like if you like because we I know how to do that, but like just our sniper he isn't very cooperative sometimes. So
Yeah.
They see here.
he is wait,
He
so our
he
sniper
is
pass
here.
or pack?
Pass.
I think it's
He
pass.
he
Pack was
is
the
here.
spy.
Oh, pack was a spy. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Yes,
Pass
he is
is
here.
here.
He's right here.
You know what's the best thing about being a pick class? It's that you have impact even when you're not doing anything. If you're alive, you have impact already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like if you're looking down a site when people know you're there, they aren't gonna try to
What?
walk there, you know. So you effectively
Yeah,
you effectively uh remove one point of entry for like
yeah,
their team.
yeah, exactly. So if you're gonna tell your sniper that, it should be like your sniper should be playing with combo because of that reason. it's not only because like, oh, I can't hit a shot here. Oh, you don't need to hit that shot. You just need to be there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
your
just
the
need to be present.
presence alone is just like is enough already.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, where are we? Okay. So yeah. I think okay. Let me think. I don't know. I'm not sure if Warm Take is worth watching because I feel like was it
Yeah.
close at any time?
The
I
first
mean,
round was double overtime. Maybe
first
you can watch the first two, maybe, or
First
maybe
yeah,
two.
just even the
the
first one.
first few rounds were like kind of close. There was like I think one round where they held like a good few minutes before we capped.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like what over a minute, maybe left only like minute 25 or something. That's when we capped.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah, I
this is
also
standard.
really don't like where your medic is standing. Standing under, I feel is very risky because sometimes people rush under. You're just quite
Yeah.
lucky
Yeah.
that nobody did that.
I think most of the time you should be standing here, right, as
Yeah,
medic.
yeah,
Yeah,
magic
it should be
land.
there.
And then watch out for like drop down
Yeah.
on the other side.
The only problem is don't stand too close here, because this is a very common spam angle. Not only from demo, soldier can just spam from there, from here as well. Yeah. So standing around this ledge really good is really good for medic.
Also, because you kept playing like nearer under from the window angle, the sniper can see you. And she said that yeah, she would have killed so many more times if she was like hidden. It's more like you're accidentally picking. Like it's accidental, right? Like you strafe and then
Hmm.
like you pick, but you don't know that, and
Yeah.
she can't punish you for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What's
Also,
happening right now?
the snipe like your guys' sniper was like rarely ever supported. I only saw like the soldier with him with them like once or twice. Like you can see like almost the whole time I just been playing with my sniper in
Yeah.
apps.
Is your spy at least getting their sniper a lot because of that?
He's I don't think he's getting that many sniper picks. It's mainly our sniper who kills him, who kills them.
Ooh. Okay. But like, let's say for example, your sniper is losing a lot of it. Yeah, obviously your spy's gonna go for it. But your spy needs to understand the impact of each class on every other map. Well, not every other map, every map. So like for example, you see how open this map is. There's so many
Yes.
sightlines for
Yeah,
sniper. Yeah,
it's a
most of the
sniper
time,
map.
yeah, most of the time you're gonna go for sniper, right? You know, there's a spy called Tetons. If you know him, people
No.
hate him for being a rat, just going for sniper 24/7. But you know,
Oh.
sometimes that works because inherently almost every map is a sniper map.
Yeah.
So yeah, what you need to understand sometimes, for example, like CP steal, very important for your spy to know whether or not the pick he's going for is impactful. It's like right here, why would you go for a pick here right now? You don't need to. You already got Uber ad, right? You're just gonna call them out. So a spy, yeah, don't do anything. Just call them out. Where's the combo right now? Oh, your combo's very separated. Yeah. Are you still main calling on this map?
I I'm pretty sure I kind of stopped. So
Yeah.
like it was like our Matt and
I heard Rain Foxer took over the main
oh
calling.
yeah, and then he started like main
Ah,
calling for a
Yeah,
bit.
and I mean, Rain Foxer, great guy, really nice, very friendly, but I wouldn't say that his main calling is like very good. So you
yeah.
definitely need to take what he says with a pinch of salt.
I
Like
see.
the moment you fight a higher level team, yeah, like some of the strats that he'll suggest won't work that well anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm. How's your playstyle on heavy on this map? Is it very flank heavy?
I don't really go under all that much.
Hmm.
I play with I say like I'm fairly active. Like I play with sniper.
Yeah.
Like my default playstyle for this map is going to apps to sniper. well, I only go to the combo if like uh let's say like my Tyro or something, they can't deal with bounce. Maybe they have to deal with spy like a bit too often. So I walk out a bit, or like I go down to like crates and I just sit with the combo.
Wow,
But like
that's like yeah,
normally I just play apps.
yeah, that's really good actually. Like, I can't really say anything what to change for that.
I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
what you could do more is like play back whenever like even if you have point, you should not be playing in the open. I think
yeah,
okay. Where do you usually play? You usually play here, right?
yeah.
If I may suggest for this map specifically, I like this spot a lot. Right here. If you're planning,
I've seen that spot
yeah,
used before, but like I never
yeah.
think of it.
You never use it.
I don't really use it, but like I've seen people
Mm,
use it. It's like super effective sometimes.
I really love it. Yeah. Because at this spot, it's hard for Spy to get you if like you just drop down, you like look behind you, yeah, nothing. Spy can get you.
I mean, Spy can still get you pretty easily from there. Like they don't have to
Yeah.
like jump or anything. You can just look at you because your hitbox is your the backstab hitbox is like still just short enough
Really?
for him
In
to
this
reach.
corner? Like if you eat like
Pretty
that?
sure he can reach. Pretty sure he can reach that, right?
Huh.
You can reach that without jumping. I'm pretty sure.
Well anyway, yeah. I think at this spot at least, less things can get you, especially sniper, because
Yeah,
sniper
that's
has to rotate all the way
I
around to
sh-
get you, but your combo's on the right
I've
side.
like I've never held that angle. So I'll
Yeah,
definitely try it next time I play
yeah.
Wonka.
So how's your demo playing this? Okay, let's see.
Yeah, our demo is like super aggressive, but like, he
Uh,
never calls for like forward holds or left.
Okay. That's the bad thing about this. There's no need to fight this. Because you already
Yeah,
have points.
we did not need to like
Yeah, you did not
did not
you
need to
don't
try and forward hold.
yeah.
You got that stab, nice.
Damn. I don't think there's a really like there's I don't think there's an okay forward hold on this map. I've never seen like a good one.
Yeah, I agree. It's all quite bad because there's
Yeah,
three
Yeah,
walkways to lock out. That's a lot of walkways.
yeah.
yeah. I can't really say anything. Is this close? Oh, it is close. 0 seconds. Wow, nice Uber. Okay, okay. Let's see your mid fight. Slow it down. I should look at the logs. Not gonna lie, because I think if your medic is doing the right thing, your medic should be healing your scout the most at this point. Because since your scout is main calling, he should be healed the most. So let me see. Uh, let's do. So medic, right? You know the basic like heal rotation, right? Like the heal order for a combo at least. Is there medic here? Wait.
He's here, but he muted.
Oops, I was literally saying shit to muted mic. Sorry, I was speaking to myself in my own corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
But most of the time, right? If you have a like an unusual main caller, like let's say that's like Pyro, you will most likely heal them more. Or like
Yeah,
Scout, especially Scout. If Scout's main calling, you will heal him more. Because he'll be playing Pocket Scout. There you go. Okay,
yeah.
where was
Is
I?
he? That's the thing. That's I guess, but like he wasn't playing Pocket Scouts.
He wasn't.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't see him anywhere there.
He's main calling. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I was just healing people by the combo. I still next to the I just stood next to the demo and the pyro most of the time, which I think is like fine,
Okay.
and just healed them mostly.
Oh yeah, very important as well. Do you know how to Uber count?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. Is it like accurate most of the time? I
Like
mean that's a lot, but like
I'd say like it's 75%. There was like in sixes like I'd say it drops to like 60, but like yeah, most of the time I'm correct, and that's why like say we have Uber ad that we can collapse on them.
oh,
No, they were too far back, I guess, and then I'm not sure why exactly we did that. So maybe we have like a satellite camera. I can check that, but like
Hmm.
maybe I tried to use ads to get their medic mostly, but like
Yeah.
which I think is like proper play, but it's fine.
Okay, as a medic, what do you usually call? Like this
I
isn't like
usually
a
no decoy. Where was that guy?
what do your comms usually sound like as medic?
Like depending on like the Uber like I remember like upward this is like one thing I remember like upward last I noticed well obviously their medic kill binded and everyone like started laughing and like I
Yeah.
just told him to go just press W. I just literally just yelled at my team just go go go.
How
Literally
about
like
like
the
what
but
I
like
meant
it's
was like
ads like it's
generally.
just when we have added that's what he meant and like when we don't have
Yeah.
ads like fighter retreats or like we have this ad or whatever. Does that make sense or no? Someone has their
Yeah,
grandma there in the background.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I think you can add to that like those comms by like calling your position first of all and calling if you're ready or not or if your team's
Um.
ready or not. Do you call that?
Yeah.
Do you call where you are a lot?
Not so much. I don't think so. Calling position. I'd say like occasionally if no one's with me, I actually do. Like I'm whatever place I'm at. Can someone come pick me up or whatever?
Yeah,
But that's about
that's good.
it. I
Do you call whether or not your team is like low?
mm, actually no. I don't call health if that's what you meant.
Oh, you should call that.
I should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Do you also okay? This is a bit more advanced, but do you call whether or not you can arrow that person that asks for it?
No. Like when I can't. No. I do. I like. Sorry, man. I can't arrow you. I usually say something like that. That's
Hmm.
it.
But I noticed at some points you arrowed when you shouldn't have arrowed. You know what I mean?
Um.
Yeah, because I
Maybe I try my
remember.
luck every so often, but yeah, I literally do actually say like, "Sorry, man, I can't arrow." But maybe just get better at it. Is that what you meant? But I do.
Hmm. Damn. Oh, I can't really say anything. Okay,
Oh,
wait.
thanks.
Yeah, I feel like the after the first round, there isn't that much to say
Yeah.
because Rain kept leaking and like getting people. So even if we wanted to push, we couldn't really do anything. Like our medic would keep getting rushed and die.
I
Decoy.
think next match, if you guys find a better team, you can ask me again. Like if you really don't know what your mistakes are, maybe. I think usually the point of a demo review is like that you don't know what you're doing wrong. If you know what you're doing wrong, why ask like to confirm like, hey, I'm doing this wrong. Can you like tell me if it's correct or not? It's like asking your teacher, hey, teach, is this the correct answer? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think so far, you guys know your mistakes, like most of them at least.
Do
All
you
right.
feel like you guys know your mistakes?
Uh, I do. I think like especially in the moments I know what I did wrong, and like there was this upward moment that a soldier bombed me when we were retreating to second. I should have just been looking a bit more up and been a bit more aware of retreats because we had no player at. We had like our whole team dead. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. That was just filler. Sorry. I just spoke my mind out. All right.
Nah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you
I think
review your own demos?
Yeah. Actually, religiously.
wait,
But
really?
that's just me. I
Oh,
don't. I don't know.
yeah.
How often do the rest of you do it? Because I feel like
I
that's
Uh,
one
don't.
of the
I
best
don't.
ways to
I don't
like
watch my
whenever
own
you die, you
demo.
ask yourself like, oh shit, when I died here, like, should I have died? Like, was I doing something? Was it worth it? Especially if you
True.
keep repeating like bad habits. When you watch it and you're confronted with it and you start to cringe at what you do, I feel like that's one of the biggest motivations of changing how you play.
Yeah. I think another thing is what as well. Do you guys like watch like better teams demos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that as well.
Uh,
Yeah.
I I watch like occasion like on invite players on the YouTube like their demo POVs. I
Yeah.
guess does that count?
But like
I don't
now
know.
there's the problem. you're watching a too advanced demo. You know what I mean?
May
Like invite,
what?
like steal to invite. I think their strats are very different. You know what I mean?
Sure, makes sense. I guess,
Yeah,
but like
but there.
still, I
I mean,
learned a
yes,
lot.
there are fundamentals that you can copy. Like for example, like oh Uber ad, Uber this ad, things like that, or like how they like, um, how they position themselves. Yeah, you can copy that all you want, but the strategies that they do, you can't do that. You can't copy that. Like especially if it's from another like region. Do you watch like other region like demos?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, it's really hard to like copy their playstyle if it's an invite. Like Asia, the EU strat to Asia is like very you can't really translate that. It's like putting Google Translate like into like five different languages. It's like that. It'll be messed up, but you can kind of tell what it is, but it isn't really what it is. Yeah,
Interesting analogy.
I think you
yeah,
should. You can still watch it because like genuinely there isn't much like good resources. But like when
yeah,
you watch it, it's not about like mimicking. It's trying to understand like why they're doing it.
yeah,
Like there's like you can do a lot more in steel and get away with it than like how strict you need to play in like prem or like in invite, right? Because like everybody there is just so good and you have to play very methodically and very carefully. But when you watch them play, just think about why they're doing these things. And if you don't know why, then ask someone who has more experience to explain to you. Like watching someone else's demo with a mentor can be very helpful to like explain the thought process, and then you can decide what you want to like implement and what you think like, oh, maybe this is not really my style, and I don't want to do that.
yeah. Dude, it's like damn. We should do that. Next time we do that.
No,
Next
but
time
that
we do
is
that.
tough because you have to do like mentee mentor, like it's very class specific sometimes, especially at the early stages where it's like you feel like you can kind of play the map, but then when you play, it's like shit, it's not really working out for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think like maybe it's tough because you don't have a demo, like you don't have a proper demo, so it's like oh, even if you go through a demo POV with your demo, yeah,
Yeah,
can't really do that.
yeah.
But
I'll end the
I it.
thing there.
Right, thanks.
I mean, if you guys want to talk about anything, especially about your team, maybe like
I think
advice
it's
on like
fine.
how to
I
lead,
don't know
maybe.
because I
There's like some
wasn't
stuff
there.
out of the control. Actually, like Asakama leaving, that was kind of blunt and
I
sudden, to
think
be
we should move
honest.
on. I don't want to talk about it.
Mine, no, no, I meant like wait, what is this? It's like historically that the team has like cycled players. I've been here since I don't know, I forgot. Let me see what else. Hikaru, who has actually remained? I'm gonna be honest. I think it's just me, Hikaru, and Switz and Puff Mups. If he's even here.
Before you guys came, it
And All
was
Star, All Star, but like All Star's a sub, I think, so it's
Osta.
fine.
Yeah, Osta has been around with us
But
for quite a while. I
I
think
think
yeah.
just having like every like the only thing is that we cycle players way too often. It's just like annoying to deal with. But like the new players seem like promising and like enthused for now. Hopefully that doesn't change in the future, I guess. But like every time we get like an experienced player, it's like kind of annoying because they just like get sick of us and just leave, which is funny. But like still,
I mean, we
like
suck.
don't say it like
No,
that,
but I
man.
agree that your new players are promising. Like, and it's great that they're enthusiastic and they're optimistic. It's just like, and that feels like it's the best news, right? Because now that everybody is feeling good about the trajectory, then now is precisely the best time to go and find a mentor, go and like watch the whatever level like POVs together, get like the real like foundational knowledge settled, and then play.
Yeah.
Like now's actually the
Yeah,
best time.
that's why like I tell everyone get your private mentor like for your respective class. Like me, I get Asuero as my pyro mentor, but and I don't know if he's opening to mentor me again since he said to me that I lost a lot of times that I don't know what to do as pyro. And yeah, basically I just since I don't know if he want to mentor, but he did give advice, but I don't think he going to give me demo review because yeah, because he thinks I'm missing all the time. So yeah. So what I had to do is I just ask people what's their advice for playing Pyro. So yeah, that's about it.
Mm.
When you say that he thinks you're missing, what do you mean?
He said that I don't know. It's hard to say lah. Like I guess he just said to me that I need to get better. That's all. So yeah.
Like he thinks it's a mechanical issue, like
Hmm,
your air blast or like.
I can air blast. It's just maybe sometimes I miss my air blast. I miss time my air blast. So
Mm.
yeah, maybe I need to I don't know maybe work on that more. And yeah, and he said that I don't know, like I was clueless most of the time. So yeah, I
So
guess
he's like saying,
I need to read the game better. I don't know.
yeah. So
I
he's like
mean,
saying you just need more experience, right? Is that what he's saying?
let me search for his message real quick.
How about the rest of you? Do you guys also have mentors? I mean, I know Pups has a mentor, obviously,
Yeah,
but
Pups here. So yeah, basically just give me advice like getting better, and that's all. That getting better. If I'm getting troll, just ignore the trolls. Just focus on improving myself. That's all lah. So since I'm not getting demo review, pyro demo review, what I have done so far, like ask, like I go to TF2 coaching and ask like advice for new pyro mains. Like, I'm not a pyro main, but I guess I'm a pyro main for the team. So I just ask for advice, like what I can do, and do I have to work on my mechanics or how do I work on my game sense?
Mm. But like generally, are you like comfortable with playing Pyro?
I don't mind. I don't mind playing pyro. I'm open to any class. Even though actually I want to play scout for this team, but because there's pyros available and I got pyro class and I just accept it. I don't mind about playing pyro. So yeah,
Mm.
I'm open to learning pyro. It's just I guess I need to have the same um efforts like Hamlet, like watching his own demos. So yeah,
Yeah. I think if you're planning to pick up another player, you have to make sure that they're going to be comfortable with that class, and if
yeah,
they're going to actually work on that class specifically. Because if you're gonna keep switching people, it's never gonna work out.
mm,
Like even
No,
if you
that's
have a
not the
good,
issue. The issue is like the time that like the people who leave, they're just
Yeah,
gonna
maybe.
they literally just leave because they kind of get sick of mistakes being made by the team in general. Like they're just sick of the inexperience of a team. If that's what you're confused about, that's it. That's literally it. That's been like last three demo men that we had. I think was it Mizzy and Chair, I believe. They just left because they just kind of wanted to play with a different team that had more
Chad
experience.
didn't play with us. What are you talking about?
By two?
Chad was like pretty sure Chad like only mugged for us, right? Oh
Really? He
no, he
did?
did.
I
He
don't know.
did play. He did play,
Celeron
but he played
Hunter.
he played like three times.
Yeah.
He played like three times. I don't remember him that
Yeah,
much.
that's why he got sick quick. And
He was like
Asigama
a
just kind of got
decent
sick for
player
the
too.
exact
He just joined our
reasons.
team.
And
The only
what else?
demos that we've had that were like good, but like they didn't like want to leave were Actually, no, so it's only one. It was fun. Fun was like the only demo that I liked us.
Don't
Alright.
worry, I'm playing this Saturday.
All right.
I
Nice,
I
Don't think I
Cyril.
Zero.
qualify as a
I
good
hope.
demo.
I mean, you're okay. I mean, you're definitely a good demo. You're better than me at least, but like, you need to calm more. You know.
It took a lot of restraint to not say that's not a high bar, and I don't
Look,
have that restraint.
look, man. It's fine. You play more, you'll get better at it naturally, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone just need to find like teachers, mentors, because I can't force you guys.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't. The reason I don't have coaches is
I'm a
I don't
sub.
think I can commit the time to have like a coach.
Yeah,
You
fair.
know.
How do I
Kind
stop
of.
panic?
You're playing like 2 scrims a week, right? Like
We
practice every
Yeah.
week. Why don't you
Yeah, yeah,
cut
yeah.
down that to like one, like cut that to 1 scrim a week, but make sure that like every
That's
scrim you
what we
can do a
used to
demo
do.
review and
That was like our old schedule. We just played one per week.
And then previous players they want more screens, so I just try to have as much screens as possible. So we all agreed back then we want 2 screens per week,
mm,
but I don't know right now. Um, we will see. Um, yeah, I try to have as much as screens as possible for my players so they can get playing hours.
yeah, but
Mhm.
at the same time it's like you guys play so much, but a lot of it is very demoralizing. So
Yeah,
it's quite sad, honestly. And it's
I
not
mean,
fun, right? Like people
I
like to
I
play.
agree with that. I agree,
It's a,
especially when we are losing,
Yeah.
and I just don't know how to lift my team's morale after loss.
It's tough, honestly. Like I
Is
mean I've gotten
indeed
plenty.
is it was tough, especially last season. It was very tough for me,
Yeah.
and that's why my I have co-leaders to help me because I can't do this on my own. I have work, like I have a lot on my plate right now. So yeah,
I understand that not everyone has the time to
yeah.
get a mentor, but is there anybody who is considering it and doesn't have one? Then I can try to find someone who might be open to.
I mean, I would love that he or she do it on his effort rather than I mean I can look for a mentor for
You
him
want
or
me to
her.
talk to Era again? I still don't know what a mentor does.
Yeah, but I think it goes to his own effort. Like, if he's really committing, then yeah, I can help her or him.
Yeah, but I understand that when people start out, sometimes they don't know so many people. They feel a bit like shy
Yeah,
to ask. So
I
if
know.
anybody in this VC wants a mentor or is considering it, but you don't know who to ask, maybe you're a bit shy. You don't know who's like honestly, you don't know who is a nice person and who's a really toxic
Mhm.
person. And you don't want to. You can say now. If not, you can send me a DM and I will
Okay,
find
can you
someone for you.
explain in great detail what a mentor does? Because I don't have much time.
So a mentor normally will explain to you it'll be the person who like gives you the introduction to everything if you're new. So map talks if it's a new map that you haven't played before. So stuff like Cascade, usually a lot of people are very confused because that was quite new.
So what? It's like a demo reveal, but one-on-one.
Yes, it's one on one. And because it's one on one, all of your little micro mistakes that might go unnoticed when you do a team demo review gets to get fixed, right? Because they can see it very clearly and they've
I
been
don't
through
have
that
many
road.
game. Thing is, I don't have many games and thus not many demos to review because I can only play Friday, Saturday now.
Yeah. But that's okay. I mean
I'm
like
sub demo for this team, by the way.
yeah, I know. And I think that's fine. Like, even with this game, I think if you got a demo to watch your demos, he would already be able to tell, even though you guys won, right? Like, there was already things that you as a demo can work on, like shooting this instead of that. Then he can explain to you why, like what's the priority, what are the win conditions for certain like points, how you as a demo use like the demo strengths, right, stickies or whatever, to like help your team achieve that win. It it sounds like, oh, we've played upward 1 million times, but there is just so much like nuance to it that when someone who actually mains that class like shows you, it feels
Uh-oh.
like it could be, yeah, it's damn wow, and you're like, oh my god, it is fucking easy, and then you totally get it. But you need to take that step first to like put in the effort to seek that knowledge, right? And it's there, I promise. And it will be so like fulfilling when you get it.
Hey, Kyle tried to introduce me to a guy named Era. I don't know much about him, but he said he'll answer any questions I have about comp.
Era is my friend, and he actually reviewed your like this mix, and he gave me a list of things to say to you.
Wait, he looked at the mix I played in.
We watched the demo yesterday together. Because he's an
Damn, I'm out of
admin.
touch. I got school and shit. I don't know what's going on.
No, I mean, but it's fine, right? Like in the end of the day, like I think you're at a very good starting point also because your DM naturally is better. So that really gives you a really good
As
advantage
you're
to
talking, I'm eating ass on a pub and steel, so I'm a little sad. Give me a bit. I got a like 1v6.
yeah, but if you are interested in getting a mentor,
Getting
just
good.
like I think commitment is like, I don't know, an hour a week or something, maybe even less, or whenever you want to talk to them really and have questions for them.
Yep.
And if you're interested in having Era mentor you, I can ask. But in the same way that like Bacon and I are volunteering our time, just make sure that you're respectful for theirs. Like don't show up late. Like don't bait them
I
into doing
won't,
that
but
kind of thing.
I won't show up late, but I also won't show up often, because
Yeah,
Asia school's a bitch.
yeah. But I guess you're a sub, so unless you have like that interest
It's
in learning and you
fine.
have the time, then yeah, because it's more for you than anything. Like you enjoy the game more when you
I've
just
been
like
playing this
spend.
game for 3 years, and I've only been playing demo for like a few months, I think.
But you're not bad. Like you're not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, can you like walk into these stickies? Thank you, thank you.
I ha-
Please stop standing there. No, he's in a tiny ass corner. I can't do it. Team, pyro, do it. Okay, cool.
So yeah, I think that's it
Don't
for
don't
me.
don't
I'm
mind
like,
that.
Yeah.
I
I'm,
refuse
I'm
to
Thank
mute.
gonna I'm
thank
gonna fall
you.
Ow.
asleep,
Thank you,
bro.
Bacon.
Yeah. If you guys like need anything from me, you know,
I have a
maybe
question.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just message me, whatever.
All right.
I'll probably be available like on I think on Mondays I can actually be available, but
I'm
of
not
course
familiar with Bake On. Who is this guy?
a
He's a
random
priest.
guy.
That's all you need to know.
Same.
Okay. Yeah.
But Swits, like if you don't have a mentor and you are looking for one, I think Bacon is an excellent choice because Bacon has lots of
He's a
experience in mentor.
mentor. Okay.
Yeah, I played heavy. Yep. Well, a lot, you know.
A lot, yeah, a lot. Now
Yeah.
I trust Bacon's heavy. I
Just a
think
little bit.
it's like
Oh,
so good. So
just
Swits, you should
goodbye.
ask him if you, and he can give you like more detail about the class specifically.
Right. It's
Yeah.
time to play the worst class in the game.
All right. So
All
I'll see
right.
you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All
Okay,
right.
bye bye.
Peck, are you there?
I was about to ask him a question, but never mind.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, he's
How
there. He's there.
like you're new to this team, right? Like you haven't been playing Spy for this team for very long.
No, I'm new to competition.
You're new to comp.
Yeah, I'm very new to comp.
Do you have a mentor?
No, thank you. I'm out.
Not yet, but
Are you interested in getting one?
I mean,
I should mute.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You don't need to say yes. I understand that I might be cornering you. But it's also because I saw you play, right? Like, I reviewed the mix and I feel like you are doing a lot and you could do even more if you just knew like where to stand or like the timings of everything. It's just that you're new to comp, so it's gonna take some learning, but I see the potential. So if you
Oh,
want a mentor, I will help you to find one.
I mean, I'm requesting our previous spy main to mentor me, but I
Hey,
mean,
I
it's
made
fine.
Spy 2 years.
But what? Sorry, Peck.
I mean, I'm requesting for our previous main spy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Asakama.
then
Asakama.
yeah. So I don't know lah. She might be busy nowadays.
Title, no, subtitle. Shit.
Yeah, but if you don't happen to get Asikama or whatever, I'm happy to find you someone else.
Can also I can have multiples
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you can have
mentors.
multiple.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
says
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, yes, I will find someone. I'll find. How like? Are you quite free or like you're like also
Uh
in
oh.
school? You got
Uh
lots
oh.
of
Uh
things
oh.
to do.
In uni right now.
Okay. Oh, uni just started, didn't it? Not very great timing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and okay,
Never
that should be
mind.
fine.
This
I'll
one's
find
I mean,
someone for you.
I'm
Ooh,
available
where's
at
my
night
D
time
motion?
during the time.
You're available what?
At night, like
Oh,
9 o'clock to 11:30.
Yeah, that works.
11:30 is some very healthy sleeping time for a uni student, not gonna lie. Yeah, I was feeling like 3 a.m. when I was in uni.
I mean,
Yeah, do you know Error, Peck?
uh, who's that?
It's the same guy that Zero was considering getting a mentorship from, but he actually means spy.
Um, totally
Still,
have no
fuck you.
idea.
Yeah, okay, I will ask Error, but if not, I have like two or three other people in mind, and I'll get them to contact you directly, I think. Yeah, anyone else who needs a mentor, please don't be shy, because I feel like it's
Ooh,
life changing. When I got a mentor,
oh,
my life
muted me.
changed. So
Oh, man.
Yeah, as long as they're committed, that's all.
Oh, muted.
yeah,
Committed
my
and
mentor
disciplined.
loved mentoring, so it was no issue.
Yeah, yeah, it's just they like I hope the students can
Yes.
be patient because I'm respecting my teachers. Like my mentors are like my teachers. So yeah.
Wait, so Hikaru, is Asuero mentoring you or not? Like,
Um, I mean, he says that as much like no matter how much he can he teach me, the team is crumbling. So I
oh,
guess like it's not like me issue, it's everyone's issue as well. Everyone's need to work on their
Hey, Kyle, you need to
classes.
hit up MG, please. Please, your MG sucks, please.
I guess everyone's need to improve as well.
yeah,
I guess it's because like our team is oftentimes changing, no consistency, and I don't know. And maybe
yeah,
get the
but
basics right first.
I guess, but at the same time, your mentor should be teaching you the basics, right? Do you feel like you have the basics of Pyro down?
Um, I don't know I don't know how to tell
Mm.
whether I'm mastering my basic in Pyro. I don't know.
Do
You
you feel
ask.
like when you play, you're like lost, like you don't know where to stand, you don't know where to go?
Um, I mean, I know my responsibility, like spy checking, watching for bombs.
Yeah,
But sometimes, like, okay, sometimes in this type of situation, what should I be doing? Do I spy check or do I
yeah,
watch for bombs?
yeah,
Or and there are times like okay, I know this spy is alive, but we are getting spam.
yeah,
So maybe that time, okay, I was spy checking, but I didn't tell my medic to watch for bombs. I guess yeah.
I mean, I feel like what you just described is why you need a mentor, right? To tell you or like to advise you in this situation
Yes.
what should happen. Like in what you just
Yes.
described, there's only one class in the game that can deny spam, and that's you,
Pyro.
right? But
Yes.
there's many classes that can spy check. It's just not with flames. So if you need
Yes.
to deflect spam and you need to keep your combo alive, give your demo some space, then someone else needs to resume that uh responsibility. Usually, it's your heavy.
Yeah, here's the thing. I need to calm. Like I have to comms every single time. Like, I'm busy right now. That I think I forgot
Yeah,
to com, or maybe at that time, maybe it was hectic. So
yeah,
my mind, I didn't think to com to tell either my heavy or my scout to spy check.
yeah,
So yeah, sometimes in the game, when you are into the game, you your mind, you didn't have time to think. Everything went so fast. So I just do what comes into mind. Like, okay, spy is still alive. I'm spy checking right now. Spy is not alive. I think I can watch forward.
yeah.
So yeah, and also I have struggle in calling spy time. I don't know how to tell when spy is going to go for the play or go for stab.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I don't know how to tell when is spy time. I mean, I make sure that I look at the player's heart as much as possible.
Yeah. Do you, if I ask you what spy time is right now, how would you explain it to me?
It's a time taken for the spy to get behind us.
Mm.
That's how I understand spy time. Like, I know there's a definition, but this is how I understand spy time. Like the
Yeah.
time taken for spy to spawn, and then time taken for him to walk from point A to point B.
Yeah. Do you
So
know what that default time is? Like what we normally estimate?
I heard normally people said 10 seconds on
Yeah.
10 seconds, right? But it depends on map, right?
Yeah, but 10 seconds is a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, that's yeah. Sometimes I forgot, or I didn't think of calling spy time, and
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, I just ask for advice in other servers. Like I'm joining TF2 coaching, so I asked like, do they have any advice for new pyro mains? So
In
yeah.
your team, I mean, yeah, like Pyro is usually the one who counts like spy time, and
Yeah.
like you said, sometimes Pyro can be busy, whether it's defending
Yeah.
champ or whatever.
Sometimes
Is
I'm
there anyone
busy.
else in your team who calls spy time?
Um, Not that I aware of. Unless it's a merc, I don't think anyone in my team calls for spy time.
If you want on like payload defense, I can try and call spy time if you need.
Yeah,
That's
you're the
fine.
NG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be like honestly after our Pyro, it should be your heavy and or your NG, like second tier spy checker of some sort. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. And also because like your NG on defense is usually playing a little bit behind. And not to say that they have nothing to do, but they are a little bit like AFKing, right? They're just like looking around, they're being a
Yeah.
bit nervous. So when you have time like that and your other teammates are, busy, it's a great responsibility to pick up and help like relieve the stress of your very sad pyro.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it can be stressful doing everything at once. Because I
Yeah,
can
but
focus two things at the same time. Gonna be
yeah, but
burdened.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry for cutting you. Please.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine. Yeah, I think your NG can also check more on cough. Yeah, on cough. Like
Yeah.
when you watch like invite level demos, I mean honestly it kind of sucks, but the NG just like has the back turn 24/7 in his spy checking, which is it's really boring, but it's also like the most effective. Or you have NGs that just like trail your sniper and just like babysit them 24/7. And when spy is dead, then they just like go into their own thing. And then when spy is back, they come back and watch them. And like it is a bit boring, not gonna lie. I don't really like it, but I still do it because in the end of the day, if your sniper's alive, there's just a really big advantage that you don't want to give up. So just something to
Yeah.
consider.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do I stop shaking my hands like when I play sniper? I cannot aim properly.
You keep flicking
No, not,
Oh
not
god.
no, not that. It's just like it shakes. Like I don't know. It's something similar to tremor. I usually panic when I aim.
You're
I
nervous?
don't know. Yeah, something like that.
When you
Like
pub, does your hand tremor?
yeah, only in the beginning, but then later rounds it usually just stops. But it kind of annoys me.
Wow, I don't know. Are you sleeping enough?
Like I guess
You know what they say, like you sleep 8 hours and you hit perfect shots.
I sleep like around 5 to 7 hours.
Yeah, I can't really help you there, I think.
In my opinion, I think 8 hours is a lot, right? It's a lot.
Damn. Okay.
That is
Yeah.
okay. I think. Oh yeah, I think Jupiter has something to say. Sorry for
No,
cutting.
I don't. It's fine. Alright.
Ah
If
yeah.
there is anything to say, it's just like I feel like PES, your aim is fine. I watched the thing, it was fine. You just need to play with your combo more. I don't know, like get the nice buff from Hamlet, pick together with your combo so that Woozy or like whoever the sniper is doesn't shoot you first. Also, if like on when you guys were pushing second upward, your strat was like Hamlet buffs you on hill, and then you like take a SVS, which is a okay strat. But when you die 3 times in a row to the opposing sniper, it's probably time to like change strat. So
Yeah.
like if something isn't
Oh.
working, just try something else. Like yeah, it's not a bad strat. It's just that when it
Oh, I
stops working, just
see.
go side tunnel or something. Like you have to switch it up a bit. If not, like it's just the same thing over and over again. Like try something new.
So is it
That's
fine
my
for us to pick at the same time as our sniper? Because whenever like we buff our sniper, I always tend not to pick the sniper sideline. We just buff our sniper and take SVS. That's all. Like,
usually the other person who picks is like the heavy, because the heavy can tank a headshot.
I see. Like how
Yeah,
about
so it's
pyro?
quite effective.
Can
Usually
I
it's not
pick?
you.
Oh, okay. Because I,
I mean, I'm
I
just saying usually, yeah, but like there's no rule,
usually.
right? It depends what you're trying to do. Like if you're trying to do a like kind of like a dry push, um, and their sniper's watching you, that's always challenging, right? But sometimes you just have no choice. You just have to do it because your sniper's not winning the SVS. You just have to do something. So
Yeah.
sending like many players in at once, your medic obviously doesn't work first.
Mm.
But sending a few players at once helps, like because the sniper can only shoot one person at a time, right? And so usually the heavy walks up first. Sniper tries to get shot him, then your sniper can get their sniper. Like that's amongst the different strats, right? But walking up together is just so much more like overwhelming for the other sniper versus like just one other person to shoot.
I
That makes
see.
sense, right?
I see.
Yeah.
I think I have misconception about it. Like I thought like I shouldn't pick sniper sideline at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I can pick with my sniper. It's just I have to pick maybe like I wanna know where the sniper is so I can come to my play to my team or sniper is over there. So yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to have information because receiving information from my team is it's not easy. Like I don't get as much infos. So that's why I guess I have to play a bit more forward.
I wouldn't say you need to play more forward. It's just like if you guys are trying to push and it's not like working because you're sending your sniper in alone, you need to try something else. Can't just do the same thing like 4 times.
Yes.
So like the first time it doesn't work, okay, maybe you wanna try one more time, then you try again. It doesn't work again, then maybe you need to try like a dry push where like five of you appear at the same time, right? Count that down, like so everybody peaks at the same time. Then overwhelms their sniper a bit, spam their combo out a bit. And then like you might just win that, like you never know. But the point is that if you just repeat the same thing, probably gonna lose again. But if you try something new, at least there's a higher chance you'll win.
So maximum we try 3 times, and then if all
I mean, there's no
fails,
hard and fast rule. There's no rule like you can only try 3 times or anything. But
yeah,
like
yeah,
the moment like it's been like you guys have been there for a while and it's like, oh shit, why are we still stuck here? Feels like time has passed and it's been a while and we need to do something.
yeah.
Then you gotta like fuck, someone said it just now. I can't remember who said it, but someone said like uh when Bacon asked if they call, that person said like, I don't really call, but sometimes I ask like what's happening. That's very important. Sometimes like your classes, like your demo or like whoever your main caller is, they get like distracted by shooting things and they just go on a little bit of an autopilot where they forget that like speaking is a thing and they need to call.
Yeah.
But other classes, like the class I play, right, PNG, like when nobody does anything, you just like wait for a while and you don't like you have to wait for something to happen, right? You can't really make a play on your own most of the time. So it goes like the responsibility of asking like, guys, what are we doing? Goes to classes like that, like classes like Pyro, classes like NG, who are like, or even like Spy, when they're behind, there's a limited amount of time that they can make a play, right? So saying like I'm ready to sap or like I'm in this position, I'm ready, I'm behind them, and then ask your demo or whoever your main call is, what are we doing? Like, because sometimes when they just forget the call, you just have to like help them get back into it, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because it's very common that especially when you start to lose a little bit, you start to like autopilot and forget that you need to coordinate something. So when that happens, like somebody needs to do a bit of a reset on the team.
Yeah, it can be demoralizing when we are losing.
Yeah.
What's next? Oh yeah, and also when like I'm I'm talking about like upward, especially like I always, whenever we are trying to push second, we always try to push heel, which we haven't found success. Like I never know we can push from left cliff.
Yeah, you can push from side tunnel. Yeah,
So
left
yeah, I
cliff.
forgot about that. Like either I forgot or I didn't know about that. So maybe next time we can try that because I always like we always try to push heel, which unsuccessful at times because as you know, there's might be a sniper in the apps compartment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I feel like as you play more, you just like understand the win conditions more. Like what you need to do to win that point, right? For second point, sniper on hill is a win condition. Like if sniper goes down, it's very hard to defend. So like most often people have no choice but to back out to next point. If you're fast on acting on that like trade or like drive push or whatever it is, especially if you have a sniper ad. Actually it's very similar for like playground on upward first point. When I watched the demo, I realized that your soldier doesn't like your soldier plays with the combo a lot, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but like should probably sometimes help to take care of the flank a little bit. The win condition on upward first is like getting playground control. So usually on playground there is like either soldiers on playground. Sometimes they stand like all the way at the high ground where the ammo pack and the small health is somewhere along that line. But usually you have a sniper at playground. It's very difficult to push upward when you have a sniper there. So the win condition is literally spamming the shit out of everyone at playground until they fall or they have to go get health. And then the moment you do that, you have to trade. Like that is the pre Uber like thing that you have to do. If not, your post Uber will be terrible. So like as you play more, you're gonna learn like what the win conditions of every point are, and they can be different like for every team because each team has different strengths. But it just feels like you guys haven't really ironed that out yet. And I think part of it is like
yeah,
that knowledge, but part of it is also like on your individual classes. I don't know
yeah.
how confident each of you are on that.
Since most of us are new, so I guess we need to get our basics right first, like mastering the basics. Our soldier is new, so I don't think he knows like the where he should be standing
Mm.
or etc. What he should be doing. I guess like for
Does
our
your soldier need a mentor?
Who's their
I know I
soldier?
keep asking this, but
I
like,
do not our soldier. I don't think he has a mentor, but I don't know if he can like commit having a mentor because his schedule. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
yeah,
Like I heard like
I
sometimes
can
he's
always show
available.
him. I can always show him stuff like right before a match, like just on the maps we're playing if you need.
you play soldier too?
Yeah, I'm a Oz Fortress soldier.
Mm. Yeah, sorry, I don't know many people in Oxford.
Yeah,
Yeah, then maybe like Eshu, I hope I'm saying that right, can show your soldier, who I can't remember who he is,
Or
some like cool
Winlet.
stuff, because like especially it's like in the same way that like NGs have to learn, like, the placement of the guns and that kind of shit. Like there's just some things that when someone teaches you, it's just way easier. And for soldier, there happens to be like, of course, like where you stand and stuff, but even like really good jumps, it's hard to learn from anybody else than like a actual soldier main who knows how to do these things.
Also, I don't know, like I can't teach people. Like, I don't know how to teach. I'm not. Like, you can tell I'm not the kind of person who can teach people because even my words are not constructively well. So yeah,
Yeah, but
I
I
don't know.
don't
I'm
think you
not
need
good.
to teach anyone. I
Yeah,
think you can just let, like,
that's
or
why
in this
like
scenario, just like let Eshu teach, like,
yeah,
Brinley.
that's why like I want like, everyone to sit on demo with you rather than me and my co-leaders sit and we have to teach them
Mm,
because I don't know how to teach. I can't teach. I'm not good at teaching. So
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you're still new anyway. What class do you main actually if it's not pyro?
I'm actually a medic main for a long time. Not so long lah. Like I say I'm a medic main. Medic main the most. I just played pyro because the team needs pyro and I just been given the pyro. So yeah, whatever. I just im- looking to improve myself and looking for mentors. That's all. Me, I don't mind. I don't mind any classes. I think I'm an all class player, set demo or spy. Like, I'm a spy main as well, but I don't think I wanna play spy in Highlander.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
think like we can help you organize one more mix in the Panda Park server.
oh
We'll make it harder than the previous. I mean, like naturally, right? We had to ramp up the
yeah
difficulty as usual, so I will never have to play demo again. Hopefully. Uh,
yeah. It's understandable. I mean,
yeah, and hopefully you can come for that one, and then
I
like
hope so.
if we balance it well, still, then maybe Asura will be more happy to demo review you on that one.
I hope so, but I don't know. Since like I don't know, it's hard to say. I would love
Pyro,
to get mentored
I
again.
just
you
had
should
a
just
troubling
ask.
revelation.
I will try ask him again, but I don't think like my demos would be good for me to getting reviewed. But I will ask him again. Don't worry.
Also, why don't you just like come and pug with us more, so that you can
Um,
like play with other people who can kind of like correct you on the spot in a way. I mean, not really correct you, but like, because honestly, like
I
a
don't
lot of us are very
mind
new.
people correct me. I'm open to criticism. I'm open to constructive criticism,
Honestly, fucking
but
think about the question.
destructive criticism, I'm sorry to say, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm open to criticism.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, don't worry. I try to be open-minded, and
Well,
yeah,
I just think you should pug uh with
I will. I
people
will force
more.
myself to park if
Hikaru is just a bit of an introvert.
I will try to force myself, but
I
because
mean, you don't have
usually,
to force yourself, but like sometimes playing with different people,
yeah, but
like it's just a
sometimes,
good experience. Like you can learn a little bit from people around you when you have like different
yeah,
medics, different demos, you know.
yeah. I did join
And sometimes they
public
advise you on
mates,
the spot.
but I didn't play
Huh?
as pyro. I played like off class, like heavy or something, mostly
Yeah.
heavy.
I mean,
So
yeah, of
yeah,
course you can play like any class you want, but if like
yeah.
you're committed to learning pyro, I mean, we'll accept you in the Panda Park mixers. Actually, we'll
Um.
accept any of you like in this team.
Okay, but I sense that most of the bugs happens at 3, right? 3 p.m.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the
3
past
p.m.
3 p.m. So in the
Oh,
past
send me an
when
invite.
I work in the
You wanna invite?
morning, my work ends at 3, so I didn't get to join parks. That's one of the uh that's one of the reason why I didn't join parks.
Yeah.
And also
Okay, I mean that's fine.
I don't know many people in parks. I mean,
Wait, the person who said they wanted to invite was who?
Me,
uh
Ashu.
yeah,
Yeah.
that guy.
Oop.
And also I don't know like many people, like I don't know how they are, like are they friendly or not. So
I mean,
yeah,
okay, like in our server, they are very friendly. It is like if you guys don't know, it's a private server, so
content.
everyone who gets in is vetted. If you're toxic, I will personally kick your ass out of there. Also,
All right. Okay.
Hey Jupiter, do you by any chance know who Toz is?
yes, I do.
our first decent player who like played with us for the first time was Toz.
Toss is actually really good. Like his heavy
He's
was,
good. He's good. I know. He's good. He's
yeah.
actually really
I have
good. But
played
holy
with him
fuck,
before.
damn annoying. Damn annoying sometimes. Like I remember, right? He was. This was like before I even started playing heavy for this team. I think I was like playing sniper, and
Mm.
he was playing heavy, and then he was main calling and stuff. And then right, we were playing upward. We lost first half, and like, he got so tilted. He asked like I don't remember who. He asked someone to like off class for him. Someone went like heavy, and he went pyro, and then he fucking like jetpacked in.
He is not bad. I mean, he got a Zinch mentorship, so he has like I mean the style is like very clear. You can see the way they play is very similar. It's like the red heavy style or the flank heavy, but it's effective and like Zinch
Yeah, he's
taught
good.
taught how to do it properly, so like he does it
Toss
properly and he gets lots of value.
Toss is damn good, but like he is like really fucking annoying to play with sometimes. And like whenever and I remember this one time
Jangan
we had to play
tolong.
with
Mama lagi
content. And that was like even worse. It's like Taw's. Like content is like Taw's, but even worse to play with. It's like so annoying.
Then it's like pause. Don't play with content. Like
I know, I know. I don't ever want to play with content ever
he's
again.
just a bit mean sometimes also, which is not very nice.
I
I
mean
I
they're
feel
very
bad
they
also
both
people
they
who
they both can like tilt the T just like so easily. Cause like whenever we did play with them, I don't think there was like one time
Bibit and
that we
show.
played with them where they didn't get like actively
Anak
at
bibit.
like someone. And like they're very not only like they tilt our team easily, they themselves get kind of tilted a lot of the time.
Fucking hell.
I thought Toss doesn't play anymore. Like I haven't seen him in
I
a
mean,
while.
back when like he's still player, cause like when we played with Toz, it was still quite early like in
Right.
our team's like formation,
Yeah.
and like he was actually like our main heavy before I even joined the team.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I think we
I'd like
are
to know who's in your team.
dragging Jupiter longer.
Jupiter.
Oh, Jupiter. I think we are dragging Jupiter longer than she should.
I mean, it's fine. I don't particularly have anything on, but I do want to make sure that like the next. I mean, like honestly, organizing that mix for you guys was very time consuming. Like
Yeah,
having to select all the players by hand.
and I feel sorry
Just
for
to make
that.
sure it was balanced. No, I mean it's okay. Like we wanted to do it, like not just me. But I also hope that like you know that it takes time. So because of that, you also put in the time. Like, because as long as you guys try, I think we're pretty okay with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I just want you guys to
thanks.
try. But,
Yeah, I
but
hope
like,
so. I hope that our players will take advantage of that.
mm,
That's my hope. Any more guys?
What is spy time?
How do I
No,
start
I have
panic?
no idea. Like
Sorry,
seriously, no
that was
idea.
me. That was me. That was me.
Who asked what is spy time? Sorry, I didn't see.
I
Me,
was
me, me.
spy.
I
Oh,
was
spy time is yeah, it's the same as like what
Spy
Jim
check.
said. Like it was right. Like it's spy time is basically saying the spy is probably right behind you, like he has just crossed over. Actually, there's two kind of like calls I feel like we use. One is like spy crossing, which is when the spy is rolling out, right? Because when you roll out, you're like walking across point, like on product. You either walk across point, left side, right side, connector, right? So when people call like spy is crossing, usually everybody shoots like the places that the spy will possibly pass by, and then the spy will die in the best case. It doesn't work very often, but when it does work, like it's a very huge advantage because it means you can just like look forward in all of your fights. So it's great.
Okay.
Spy time is like the later version of that call where like the spy is already behind you. Usually when spy time is called, everybody or like 7 out of the 9 of you should be shooting or like looking for the spy at the same time. And it works because you all do it at the same time. If you all do it one by one, the spy is just gonna, run around, move here, move there. But when you all do it together, it's just so much more likely that you will find the spy.
Uh, how do you know the
so
spy is crossing?
Uh,
You just use the
well,
respawn time and like the
yeah, you
amount of
use the
time
response time.
roughly. You just like estimate, like, because if it takes you,
Ah,
let's say like you're playing a map, it takes you like 20 seconds to get from spawn to like the point. You take that time and you add it onto like the respawn time, and then you roughly estimate when a spy like crosses and stuff.
then
Yeah,
20
something like that.
seconds a bit
So
long.
you said that like just now 10 seconds was the gold standard for spy time. Spy crossing is honestly about half of that because they are not
Oh,
behind you yet. They are only halfway through that. It's like it takes the spy 2 times longer to walk from like their behind rock to like your behind house around product. But you want to catch them right as they are crossing the point. So you're catching them way earlier than like spy time. You're doing a spy crossing call. You're shooting different things.
right. So this only applies only on cough
No, 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 it applies
maps,
on everything.
even
Like
payload.
yeah, like on upward, right? Upward. When
Yeah.
you're attacking this sorry, when you're defending and then the spy is like rolling out, there's only a few places the spy can walk. So usually they will either walk at the side with the stairs and the ramp where the health pack and the ammo pack is. That's one. They can walk through like tracks and they can like walk right in front of your demo. They can do that, but it's very risky, obviously, because the pyro's usually there. Or they
Yeah.
can roll out from like the large ammo pack on all the way on the other side, right? So there's like three
Oh,
crossing points, like most common crossing points. So when you call spy crossing, everybody should be checking all of these 3 points at the same time so that you find the guy while he's like mid walk.
mm, see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that payload and cough are different because how different they are. I heard that people you can't call spy time in payload because it's not easy to call it.
No,
Consider.
you can call spy time on payload. Spy time is also like, sorry, I feel like you asked this just now, but I forgot to say it. But like when like I play NG, right? So a lot of the times for me, spy time is like when my combo is trading. So when my combo is trading, my pyro is like busy doing stuff. That is
Mm,
the time where I don't have any support. So it's most likely that the spy is gonna stab me. So that's
yeah.
like, so I will be like very hyper vigilant. I'll be looking around. I'll be like worried. Usually I will have one other person with me if they can be. It's usually my scout who is kind of like helping me to watch around. If my scout is busy, sometimes it's my soldier. Or like if something happens and I need help, I'll just like call for it and then my scout, my soldier will come back, help me keep my
I
gun up and help me
see.
stay alive. But like it's just like a sense that you get, right? Like the spies will always come in like when you're doing something. So when you're trading, when you're dry pushing, for whatever reason you are doing something else, that's when the spy is gonna come and stab you, which is why usually there's at least one person like kind of actively looking behind and checking.
Yeah, and another thing that another advice that I got like I like watching others watching spies POV like get into the mind of spies. So yeah, that's other advice that I get from other people, especially as well. Like he encouraged me to watch spy POV to
Yeah.
try to get into the mind of spy, like where usually works, especially for certain maps, I guess. Like
Yeah.
yeah, but I haven't done that. Maybe I should do that. I should force myself to do that. Especially.
Don't
I
force
mean,
yourself. Just do it like when you can. Just do it when
Yeah, that's the thing.
do
Where
it
can I
when
watch the spy?
the spy POVs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I find
yeah.
on YouTube, right? They are quite cool already.
There's a,
Honestly, it's yeah, the YouTube, yeah, it's not always good. Some of them are very good, and then some of them are kind of bad. Wait, let me check. This one. Here.
just
Okay,
watching.
are you in the server pack,
Which server?
the Panda Park server?
Down.
Nope, I don't think so. Oh, wait, Kenapa? Yes, I am.
Panda.
Do you have
Panda.
the role?
Um,
Can you see the educational channel?
no.
Okay, I will find. Wait, I will find you, and I will give you the role.
She will find you. She will
I
kill you.
will. Hold on. Sorry,
Aren't we
pen.
like delaying you? Like, oops, I have to go. Yeah, thanks for being here, Jupiter. But
No
I have to
worries.
go.
No worries.
Bye bye,
Sorry, I
Hikaru.
cannot find you in the server. Hold on, I'm just old and stupid.